We are here at the TulipDAO. My name is Trading Tulips, and we are here with the Banner Buddies for our third or fourth NFT AMA. I'm not exactly sure. Welcome, guys. If you could give us a brief introduction on yourselves and your team, and kind of what brought you to Fantom with this project. What made you decide to do this?
Yeah, I'll start off. So I'm SG. I've been in Fantom, sort of the ecosystem, like a year now. I'm co-owner of Banner Buddies with Melon. And basically me and Melon are good friends from the ecosystem. I came up with the idea for Banner NFTs, and I went straight to him and said, let's do this. And he was on board, so we did it.
Excellent. Who's the artist? Who's the guy doing the contracts? Could you fill us in on who's doing what?
Sure. I thought Melon was gonna introduce himself. But yes, we've got Mace Papa is our dev, well-known dev, based as fuck. And then Asher is he's in the crowd. He's our artist, incredibly talented artist. I assume you've seen our sneak peeks, but yeah, they're crazy and really good team. And then that's it. That's just the four of us at the minute working on it.
I can't forget Cypher helping us with the website.
Yeah, my bad. Yeah, Cypher as well for the website, which should be coming soon. Should be coming in a few days.
Yeah,
cool.
It should be ready.
Very cool. Yeah, I know Mace Papa from just being in the community so much. So he's a solid guy. Glad you guys have an experienced dev helping you with the contracts and the back end stuff. That really helps.
Yeah, I mean, he's Bite Mason's dev as well, so I mean, he's one of the best of the best.
Yes, sir. No doubt about that. That's a great guy to have on your team. What about your experience with art? Can you explain your artist's background and how maybe their journey through art, or how they've evolved to coming to the NFT space?
Yeah, Melon, do you want to take this or should I?
Well, we haven't talked that much with Asher about his past, but he's the artist for Stonk Society, so that's where we got in contact with him from.
So we are all familiar with Stonk Society. I had forgotten about that part.
Ah, all right.
He did all of the art on Stonk Society, which we think is pretty cool art, and it fit our theme. We wanted to go with the pixel art theme, and we were scrolling through PaintSwap going, what do we want to try and take inspiration from, or what kind of style? And we saw Stonk Society and saw Asher, and we were like, yeah, let's go for it. So yeah, I believe he's a game dev as well. So I mean, he's got a lot of experience with all of that.
Cool. Yeah, we're very familiar with the Stonk Society. We have very large exposure to the Stonk Society here at the TulipDAO. So that's very cool to see. It's cool to see communities, collaborating with other people and people coming together and building cool shit. That's why we're here.
Yes, sir.
So if you could go over some of the technicals for the project, like mint price, total supply, any utility you guys have planned, if there's anything cool that you guys have in the works for holders.
Yeah, definitely. So we are minting at 6.9 FTM each for the meme, and there's 3,000 supply, so quite limited. And effectively, these first 3,000, which we're calling our Gen 1, they act as sort of a mint pass or an entry pass to the rest of our rounds, which are going to be effectively like limited drops in collaboration with other big projects. So, I mean, we've already released, Stonk Society, DeFi Dinos, and Bit Demons. A little bit of alpha here, actually. We've also partnered with two new projects today. One new project's confirmed, and the other one we're in talks with Riot Ghouls, looking to do a Gen 2 project with them, which should be crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, big alpha, but yeah, so we're pretty excited for that. Another thing also, to provide a little bit of value for our Gen 1 holders, we're doing a hold to earn aspect, so everyone who mints a Gen 1 will then get a percentage of revenue from all of our Gen 2 drops.
Right.
Which should be good.
Cool. So if the first series is 3,000, I'm trying to think through the tokenomics here. So you're airdropping all holders in the future?
Yeah, so we've actually not like decided the exact details of, you know, whether it's going to be per holder or per NFT yet. But yeah, we're looking to do sort of a profit sharing kind of thing, which should be good.
Right. I'm just trying to think of sustainability, and you know, if there's anything that I could do to help you guys, you know, be successful. And I'm thinking in my mind, 3,000 seems large for a mint pass, because if you do that, then the supply is automatically having to be larger than 3,000 for anything you do.
So we thought of this, and effectively, Mace would be better to talk for this, but Mace thinks we're going to introduce some new technology that he thinks he can get working for our Gen 2. So the way it's intended to work is effectively you have, so let's say Bit Demon, right? So you have to own, you will have to own one Banner Buddy and a Bit Demon in order to mint the Gen 2 collab, and on minting that, it'll actually burn one of the Gen 1 NFTs from ours. Mm-hmm. So sort of, you know, it's going to keep supply limited.
Oh, okay. I like that. So it's like
poorly explained, but
very cool. It's kind of like the Goth Prom thing. You hold one of each in the collab, and then you get a collab piece. But you're talking about also burning the Banner Buddy.
Yes.
Whoa. Okay. And the Ellie, the potential Ellie partnership is just like, wow, dude. What? All right. Okay, guys.
Yeah. Crazy stuff.
I think everybody's taking you a lot more serious right now. Nice work, fellas.
Appreciate it.
Good to hear.
Yeah, that what you just said about the partnerships, having to hold partner piece as well as burning the Banner Buddy, that just made me super bullish.
Yes, we're bullish. We still, I should kind of, you know, add at the end, Mace doesn't know if he believes it's possible, but, you know, we need testing on it. So just to keep that as a disclaimer.
Yeah, it's definitely possible. I'll tell you that. It's just a matter of getting it working. You know, it might be hard. Yeah. It's definitely especially if it's new stuff for him. You know, it'll just you have to do some testing and work through the issues. But it's definitely possible.
Yeah. Anyone can do it. It's nice.
Awesome stuff.
For sure.
Glad to see that you guys are pushing the limits instead of just doing what's expected.
Always.
Do we have any community questions? Hot Sauce wants an elevator pitch. Are you still looking for that, Hot Sauce, or did I appease your... All right, I thought so, yeah. Okay. We got some questions coming in, I think. Was there any questions pinned?
I think it is sold already. That's good.
Same. I will mint at least 20.
Yeah, we appreciate
it. Hey, yo, relax.
Sorry. Just calling
Hold your horses.
What is that? Like...
20 is like 138.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I'll mint 20 for sure. That's 20 partnership mints, and I can keep the rares. Mint date 26th, and we're talking with them about doing a launch party here for them.
Yes, sir, guys.
With the Twitch stream.
That's gonna be bullish.
We're gonna host it.
That's gonna be bullish as fuck, I believe.
Yeah, we'll host it here, and we'll try to make that a really fun event and bring some communities together. One thing I was going to say, guys, is for doing a launch party, please reach out to all your partners and see if you can get them to come with their communities and show support. We'll get a Twitch stream going, giveaways from all the communities. And if you could organize that and get a cool graphic, I have a feeling this will do really well.
Yeah, best believe we'll be shilling it everywhere. So.
Cool.
We're gonna unleash the gauntlet.
Yeah, that'll be our first official launch party, you know, so it'll be very cool. You guys just made the cut, man. We're starting to monetize all this stuff. I feel like these AMAs provide a lot of value for communities. Just getting exposure to TulipDAO and getting supporters in here, just the word of mouth, because everybody's in here yapping about what they're doing and what they're buying, and you know, it's just it's just one thing leads to another, and shit happens. So.
That goes a long way.
Yes, sir. Oh, yeah. What does a whitelist get? Can you explain?
So, yeah, at the minute, you know, it's just a guaranteed access sort of thing. Public mint's going to be a couple of hours after whitelist mint. So, Hot Sauce, I was actually looking at sneak peeks right now to send some in.
Yeah, show us some fire. Let us see a legendary or something. A lot of people here don't even go on Twitter anymore. They're just Only in the TulipDAO, dude, I swear. They're getting lazy because everybody's doing the work for them.
They don't need Twitter, do they?
That's funny shit.
Give me one sec, let me get some one-on-ones as well. So yeah, another thing, I forgot to mention this as well. I suppose we'll get onto that with minting later, but basically, we're going to have 3 ultra legendaries, which will be one-of-ones for the community. So they're like collab pieces. And there's going to be one for every 1,000 mints. So someone in each one set of 1,000 mints gets one of 3 piece, which is going to be pretty crazy.
Yo, the Two Heads one is fire, dude.
Yeah,
I honestly didn't know what to expect. I like this. He did a nice job on the character, dude. Very good job.
3D glasses. Oh.
Dope.
This is definitely going to my Twitter banner.
Hell yeah. That's what I'm saying. I need a new one. Dude,
Exactly.
do a tribute piece for the TulipDAO, sirs. We need a new
that would be
banner.
so good,
I
man.
have to do that now.
Oh,
Asher, you hear
yeah.
that?
Yeah, Ash is in here, so we'll try and get him on it. I know we're working into the bone, but
We need a new banner for the TulipDAO. I can send a reference image of our farmer mascot that's going to be used in our branding, and he can just kind of do a pixel version or something, maybe.
yeah, that's perfect.
Okay,
Go for it.
sweet.
Yeah.
And he could be on his tulip farm. You know, it'll be fucking
Yeah,
sick.
that's so dope, man. It's gonna look so good in your profile.
Perfect.
Yeah, I actually sent what it looks like in the profile in the AMA chat, just as sort of a use case. This is the one that's in my banner at the minute.
That one looks dope.
Yeah, the background's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
I did have a VR head, profile picture, so it kind of matched, but I had to swap it out.
I love like the random nature ones. It's like in the forest. That's sick. It's so funny. The no signal one is really dope.
Yeah, for sure. And we have so the attributes work. So obviously we have the backgrounds, and then I don't know if you see in one of the sneak peeks I sent, they've all got different frames. So you've got like the Windows 98 frame in the top one there, and like different frames to the other. So those are randomized as well, and generated. So it brings another aspect to it, which is pretty cool.
This is sweet, dude. Very cool. Do you see what Hassas is talking about? This sounds pretty cool.
Oh, I'm not sure what is he trying to... I thought it was just a Twitter...
What he's saying is, could you like have a partner NFT and overlay it on top of your Banner Buddy and change the character on it?
Oh, yeah, we forgot to mention that as well. There's so much to mention. Yeah, so another thing Mace was talking about implementing, hopefully. Yeah, so we have planned for this actually. So say, using Stonk Society as an example, say you've got a Stonk Society and the characters, whatever character it is, one with a beard or whatever, you can actually, when you connect to Mint our Gen 2, you'll be able to have the character from your profile picture NFT implemented into the banner, and then obviously the background will just be the same. But you'll be able to have your character, so it'll match your profile picture.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, but like any collection, or is it going to have to only be like partners that you are prepared for?
So yeah, I assume it'll be only the people that we've partnered with.
Right.
Yeah, they call it.
Yeah.
Okay. You got to get a partnership with the cult for that shit, dude.
Yeah.
You must. I need my Scully on my banner, dude.
Yeah, I need my rag, my magical ghoul. That's what I'm so bullish for.
Yeah. Or my Ghostly on my banner would be sick too, because then I could have my Ghostly on my PFP and then my Ghostly up on the banner, dude. That's something. This is something. That is really dope, dude. That's gonna make a lot of people very happy if they could do shit like that.
Yeah.
I'm bullish. I'm bullish on this concept, dude. I really am. You guys are leading the Fantom space in this right now, and if you guys do it right and you keep on this and you keep innovating and doing things differently and not doing what people expect, you're gonna do well, man.
Appreciate it, man. Yeah, we need to spread the word somehow about all of this, because I feel like people don't know it, and I'm sat here going, oh my god, I'm so excited, and everyone's like, oh yeah, but it's your project. But in reality, there's so much that we're bringing to it. Right. So we need to spread the fucking word.
Yeah, you do. Education is going to be key, man, because I'll tell you straight up, at a glance, it's hard to see what you guys are doing that's going to make it desirable, right? So education is going to be key. Get the roadmap. Start solidifying the stuff with the partner mints and make sure people know about that utility. Infographics, roadmap, put that stuff on the landing page of the website before people even get to mint, like make them read that roadmap so they get to see what's going on.
Yeah, it's a good shout.
What's the whitelist get?
Yeah, just a sort of, early access mint, to ensure, in case we sell out.
Got it.
We don't actually. Oh, Mace is in the chat. Good shit.
Nice. Excellent. We
Bring 'em
survived
up.
long enough.
Yeah, get him up here.
Nice,
Is he in there?
Papa. Where is Dubwise, our favorite Belgian whale?
I prefer.
Oh,
Cam-
speak of the
talking
devil,
about
there he
Belgian
is.
Oh, damn it.
And, all right, guys, to get a green bar coming to the top of your screen.
Oh, here we go.
Hello, Tapawise.
Here we go.
And
Oh,
it's a
Mason knows that.
party.
Miss
Okay.
Papa.
How's it going?
Welcome, sir. Pleasure to have you here.
We've just been dropping some alpha.
Yeah,
Nice.
we just reviewed, the future use cases and utility, talking about potentially burning NFTs when doing the partner mints. Do you have anything you wanted to elaborate on that, or anything from your perspective? Anything that might be a problem, like executing it or anything like that?
No, I mean, burns themselves are built into the ERC 721 standard, so anything funky with burns going on should be like relatively simple and just like calling a function, right? So there's nothing like bad technically I would expect from any sort of burn like mechanics. The burn mechanics we were thinking about aren't necessarily set in stone because there's a lot of things that aren't necessarily set in stone. We haven't even started Mint 1 with the Gen 1 Mint yet, of course, and obviously a lot of what we're talking about is the things that come after Mint 1. The whole point of this was to be in past, get everyone into the spirit of using banners in the same way that they use PFPs and talking about them. And then a lot of ideas kind of jumped into my head about what we could do with banners in regards to PFPs that people already own. So yeah, there's a lot of things that kind of hinge upon YouTube in some details that aren't completely decided yet. As far as like burning the mint passes, we kind of have to decide 100% how those mint passes are going to work, right? Are we going to have those and you hold them forever and you need those all the time in order to do any further mints, or do we do something along the lines of you get one mint pass and you can burn it and we do some fun stuff once the original Gen 1 supply is inflated a bit? Because I think it's a 3K supply that we decided on, and that's definitely pretty high for Fantom NFTs, especially when the idea is like it's a pass, so you're thinking of some sort of one-to-one relationship, right? Like everyone's holding one. Hopefully as many people can do the mint for the next generations as possible. But yeah, so a lot of things are kind of undecided. Burn mechanics definitely sound fun, but I think Gen 2 is just going to be a really fun mint anyway. Of course, it's assuming I can get the smart contracts right. I haven't had a chance to really test them yet. But like, I guess in theory, it will all work. But everything needs testing. So yeah, Gen 2 is really what I'm mostly looking forward to. Cause that's where the fun, almost game theory type of stuff can come in.
Right. Yeah, I think the biggest concern for me was looking at it from a tokenomics standpoint. 3K is a high supply, and then looking forward, any future mints are going to have to be more than 3K supply. Unless you're doing like you were talking about, you have to hold a partner piece or, et cetera, things like that. So that was...
Yeah, and holding partner piece is already like kind of part of the stipulations for Gen 2, just because of the way that we want to go about it. But if we mint out and we have, if we mint out pretty quickly and that 3K supply, doesn't seem as big, then we can kind of change it up. But right now we're kind of setting like a mint period that just says, hey, grab your passes, you'll get one mint per pass going into the next generations. And if only, 1,000 get minted, then we'll just cut off the mint and the supply stops there. So 3K is kind of like that upper bound that we're going for.
Yeah.
And we're kind of thinking of making the future like mints like super limited in the sense that like there may only be enough for holders. So
Interesting.
that's something to also think about.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. That's
Glad
real.
that up your maze. That's glad you could explain.
That's really the biggest concern for me, and I think most people that's going to be the largest concern. So that's cool that you're brainstorming and just knowing that you're involved and solving these problems is gonna that helps me to be bullish, because I know that when the time comes, you guys will figure something out. Whatever needs to happen will happen. Cool to see.
Also, that's why we set the mint date so late, sort of not late, but we give ourselves enough time. We think, well, Mace was saying, but yeah, we want everything to go perfect rather than rushing it and being silly about it.
Yeah, no, of course. And relationship building and networking and building community is so important here, especially on Fantom. So take your time with that. Make sure that you are engaging the community. I'm sure that you're doing a fine job, but you know what I mean. It's a very important thing here.
Yeah, sure, for sure.
Cool. Does anybody else have any additional questions now that we have Mace Papa here? Dubwise, this is bullish, bro.
I think 3K is not a lot if the mint price is only 6.9.
I agree. It's not about the mint price to me. It's just about the fact that the future mints will be starting at a 3K supply unless the other mechanisms are incorporated, which they are incorporating. So it was really cool to see, because they're talking about potential partnership with Ellie from Riot Ghouls and doing something like that. Imagine, Dubwise, just because you missed it, I'm explaining this to you really quickly, but you're able to take any profile picture NFT and overlay it onto your Banner Buddy in the future. That is a very realistic thing, though, right, SG?
What? Sorry, repeat the question.
PFP overlays onto the Banner Buddies.
Yes. So, yeah. So I gave Stonk Society as an example earlier, but same thing. So you've got your profile picture NFT, and we had a look at it, and when you look at it on, say, Twitter, for example, you've got your profile picture and then your banner, and if it's the same character, it looks quite cool for them to be matching. So you'll be able to, or we hope that you'll be able to go on and match your profile picture and have that in your banner. Mace is back in, but I'll let him explain. But yeah, that's what we hope.
Awesome. Hey, are we able to hear me now?
It's good now. You were fine before as well.
Okay, alright, cool. But yeah, so basically just to touch on to the idea for Gen 2, is my biggest thing is that we want to show off our profile pics, right? And we want to have matching patterns. It makes sense that the styles fit, that the subject matter fits, that kind of thing. So part of the reason you might notice that all of our first set of Gen 2 partners are pixel artists. It's because we wanted them to work really closely with Ashar, our artist, and basically build kind of a mixed style between Ashar and all of these different pixel artists to build a banner that fits what you already have for existing profiles. So if you have a magical ghoul or a riot ghoul, it'll whatever you get will fit in. But also if you have a DeFi Dino, whatever you might get generatively will fit and match.
Right.
Also on top of that, and this is the part of Gen 2 that I've not completely tested. Theoretically it can work, but I need to do a lot of testing on it. And essentially what we're going to do is we'll take the image for your PFP and we will superimpose that onto the banner. So right now where we have the little pixel guys just sitting there on the side, we can basically superimpose your PFP onto that generative background and frame and all of that. So then you get your actual own NFT onto your banner. And then I will also set it up so that you have to own the original in order to own the banner. So if you sell your PFP, it will auto-transfer to whoever the PFP gets sold to.
Wow. Excellent. That is awesome. I love that idea, dude. That just sounds so cool, having an aesthetic PFP plus banner, How cool it would be for, the cult at Funerals building, the Scullies and the Ghostlies, they all fit, especially with the Riot Ghouls as well. You could do some really cool PFP banner combinations with those sets. Yeah, that's what I envision. That sounds really, really cool.
Let's do it. Be bullish.
Is
Yeah.
Tulip featured on the banners?
TulipDAO? Not yet, but I am going to send him the art for the farmer, the kind of give him the feel for the aesthetic for our branding so he can do his thing. It's cool to see communities coming together and building. Very, very cool.
Yeah, I'm very excited, man. On the community aspect as well, everyone that we've approached has been so hospitable. There's been no pushback. So once again, it's all about building that thing, and especially with all these collabs, I think it's going to bring everyone together and be mutually beneficial for all. Because I mean, if these pop off and you hold an NFT from a certain project, even if you don't mint a banner, it's gonna give an additional use case to that original NFT. So I think it's good, man.
Yeah.
Should do the OG Fantom punks.
That would
Focus on the pixelated OG collections.
dude. Yeah.
Yeah, we've been in talks with Fantom punks.
Bit humans.
As well, yeah.
Jeez, I'm excited.
Yeah, man, that would work. You target those pixel collections, and that's gonna go boom.
Yeah.
Ellie is a huge.
My
dude.
Little Spirit just moved their old Zoo contract over to a new contract on PaintSwap. Could be interesting as well. They probably need some exposure for their collection, so it's a collection from April, but because it's on Zoo, it's not seen as one of the earliest collections, right?
Oh, Lost Phantom Warriors.
Everything pixelated, OG with a good community you should target.
Yeah, for sure. I agree. Honestly, dude, Cool Kid Banner would be pretty sick. Maybe talk to them too. Or everybody likes the project. That's a fact. Thank you for joining the Banner Buddies AMA. I'm stopping the recording so nobody will be guilty.